Hey folks, it's the blind guy here with another Should You Watch? And today we are looking at The Breakfast Club, directed by John Hughes and starring Emilio Estevez. And I had not actually seen this one before, I just watched it recently. I'd seen clips from it. I knew that it was very popular, like 16 Candles. And I watched it. I paid very close attention. I tried to pay attention to the story, the acting, what I thought of it, the dialogue, the comedy aspects of it, and to conclude, my review of The Breakfast Club comes down to the word meh. That's all I have to say about what I feel about it. I think it's okay, and it was interesting. I feel like it lacks some direction, and there's even a point when I was watching it, I was asking myself, because I could see the progress bar at the bottom of the movie, and I thought, well, this movie's almost over. Is this the actual climax of the movie? Is this how it's going to conclude and finish? And it was. It actually concluded abruptly, and so much so that I didn't realize it really was the climax of the movie. I think that's a bit of a problem. It actually feels a bit like a student film, even though I know that it's one of John Hughes's most popular movies, and it was not like his first movie. So it's interesting in that regard. You know, it's shot all in one school. You feel like somebody in a film class as an undergrad could have made something similar to it. Of course, it reduces everybody into this little stereotypical box of a jock and a recluse and a rebel. But that's a bit of the point of the film, so that didn't bother me so much. You know, it's actually making that point that everybody's got a little bit of each of those in them. And so that didn't bother me so much. It does seem to have some dead ends. It kind of takes you in some directions with the principal and the janitor and things that don't really go anywhere. And so it's a little hard to tell if maybe there's some edits that were made and they were never actually included in the movie. But it does seem to end too quickly, even though it does have that iconic last scene with the freeze frame and the fists in the air. And that's all right. I know I try to take this for what it was. So I guess my conclusion is, especially if you graduated in the 1980s, I think you'll really enjoy it since it came out in 1985. But if you don't have a lot of nostalgia for the 1980s, I don't think it's necessarily a movie you should see. It didn't have any real laugh out loud moments or anything, but I could see as if somebody had gone to high school in the 1980s, they probably would enjoy it just for the nostalgic reasons. So that's my conclusion. Should you watch it? I think it really depends on who you are and what you're looking for in a movie like this, but it's not bad. Like I said, meh, it's okay. All right, guys, and laters on the Minjay.
Laters on the Minjay.